Diddy's daughters are living through absolute hell right now, and honestly, it's only getting worse by the day. These girls have been showing up to court every single day. Just when you think the nightmare couldn't get any worse for these girls, a new Jane Doe lawsuit drops. This one went nuclear. She didn't just accuse Diddy of assault, she went into explicit, humiliating detail about his body. The lawsuit described his private parts as being the length and girth of a large Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll, people. We're talking less than 3 inches here. Can you even begin to imagine being Chance, Delilah, or Jessie Combs and having the entire internet reading that about your dad? Here's where it gets absolutely tragic. According to multiple sources, these girls were so traumatized during the escort testimony that they literally fled the courtroom in tears. Daniel Phillip, a male escort, testified in Manhattan court that Diddy paid him to have relations with Cassie while Diddy sat in a corner, pleasuring himself. The daughters, recent high school graduate Chance and 18-year-old twins Delilah and Jessie, couldn't handle hearing about their father touching himself while watching others. These are high school kids. The twins are still in high school, having to face their classmates every day while this circus plays out. Can you imagine walking into your AP history class knowing everyone just read about your father's alleged 3-inch situation? The bullying, the whispers, the looks. These girls are living through every teenager's worst nightmare times. Why are these girls even in that courtroom? Some fans are speculating that Diddy's legal team wants them there as a strategy. Nothing makes a defendant look more sympathetic than having his kids show up to support him. We've seen it before with other celebrities. Tory Lanez brought his son to court, and then Rihanna had her kids present during A$AP Rocky's trial. It's a classic move to make the jury feel bad for the defendant. But at what cost? These aren't little kids who don't understand what's happening. These are teenagers who are hearing graphic details about their father allegedly choking women, forcing them into degrading acts, and organizing these horrific gatherings. They're hearing testimony about violence, manipulation, and inappropriate behavior, all involving the man who raised them. The new Jane Doe lawsuit claims that after a night out, Diddy took her to his apartment, locked the bedroom door, pushed her onto the bed, put his hand around her throat and said, "I'm going to choke the life out of you," then allegedly assaulted her while she begged him to stop. These girls have to live with knowing the entire world is reading these allegations about their father. Every detail, every graphic description, every humiliating revelation, it's all out there for their classmates, their friends, random strangers on social media to consume and comment on. What's really breaking my heart is how this connects to everything else. Remember when the daughters put out that statement defending their parents' relationship in Kim Porter's death? They were trying to protect their family's reputation, asking people to stop spreading conspiracy theories about their deceased mother. That was when it was just rumors and civil lawsuits. Now we're in federal court territory, and the evidence is overwhelming. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has been dropping bombshells left and right. He's claiming the escorts weren't even for Cassie's pleasure. They were for Diddy's viewing pleasure. And now, with this new lawsuit describing his physical limitations, everything is starting to make sense in the most disturbing way possible. There's even this blind item floating around claiming that Sienna Miller broke up with Diddy years ago because she witnessed how he treated women, and because his substance abuse made him unable to perform intimately. The blind item alleges that when she rejected him intimately, he spent years telling people she was boring in bed. Here's what's really getting to me about this whole situation. These girls are trapped. They can't defend their father anymore because the evidence is too overwhelming. They can't distance themselves because he's still their dad. They can't escape because every news outlet, every social media platform, every conversation at school is about their family's nightmare. And the worst part? This is just the beginning. We're still in the early stages of this trial. More Jane Does are coming forward. More graphic details are going to emerge. More humiliating revelations are going to surface. These girls are going to have to live through months, maybe years, of this public torture. The internet has been ruthless too. People are making jokes about the Tootsie Roll comment, creating memes, turning their father's alleged crimes into entertainment. But behind all those viral tweets and TikTok videos are real teenage girls whose lives have been completely shattered. How do you recover from something like this? How do you go to college, make friends, date, build a normal life when your father's alleged actions are documented in federal court records forever? And honestly, I don't think any of us can truly understand what they're going through. The saddest part of all this? They're just kids. Kids who are watching their father's legacy crumble in real time. This isn't just about Diddy anymore. This is about the collateral damage of his alleged actions. And those daughters? They're the biggest casualties in this whole devastating mess.